We're recording, boys. So we're gonna get into this episode of I don't know, what should we call it, Desange?
The Fajita files.
The Fajita fucking files, bro. And
Fajita
we're just
files,
gonna do
man.
it over some Madden
Fourth and down.
gameplay. Hopefully I don't get too pissed off at this fucking game. I'm just doing whatever because it's a Mud Champs game or
What?
Mud Draft. Uh oh,
I don't.
Big
You
Brothers
might have
came
to
in the
ask
room.
Evan. You might
Oh,
have to
is his
ask him the
dad?
reason why.
So we want to talk
Damn,
to you. We want to
man.
ask him, how was your prom night, man? How should we get into this, Sanch? I don't know, man.
Nah, man. Freaking they caught it, man.
So ahead, man. Can you explain how prom night 2019 went?
Where do I start? Should I start from the beginning or
I'll start from the beginning, man. It gets worse. It gets
Yeah,
worse.
start at the
it
beginning
gets worse?
and then all the way to the end.
All right, man. So let's talk about the prom night. All right. Prom night was one in the history books. That's for sure. So what happened was, you know, I was gonna do my regular shift. I was gonna work at 8 to 4 because I told them I had prom. All right, and then they, out of nowhere, they tried to beat me, man. They're like, "Yeah, you're supposed to work 8 to 6." I was like, "How the fuck is that even possible?" So I was just working, and I was like, "Nah, I better leave 8 to 4 because I'm trying to get ready for prom." So it was just a regular day, but I was still arguing with my manager about everything. And my manager's like, "You're not going." And then I was like, "Nah, I'm going." And then I freaking get my register. I take it to the office. And I was ready to get fired that day, man. But then things changed, man. He had a heart. He was like, "Nah, just go, man." I was like, "Thanks. I appreciate it." So I go over there.
Oh yeah, just go to your prom. Go ahead.
So I haul ass home because I only had like an hour and a half to get ready. And the first thought to my mind was, what should I shave? And then I was like, should it be the beard? Should it be the beard? Or should it be something else? I thought to myself, man, I was like, you know what? Why not do both? So I shaved, man. I was like,
Wait. Before we gotta give this context real quick because they don't know.
all right,
The
go ahead, man.
context is we were not going with any women. It was a group of like 5 guys. So I don't know what he thought was gonna happen that night, man.
Yo!
We all just went as a group of friends. I don't know what he thought was gonna happen, man. At least I know from my point of view, I didn't think there was someone he was had his eye on at the time, but I don't know, man. But continue.
So yeah, man, that I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot because we were supposed to plan to go together. And you know what? I texted them. Then all I get in response was late hit, and then I get a text from T-Sage, aka the Russell Spot. He's like, "Fuck, I knew it. Fuck you, Fuckhead." And I was like, "Hey, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry." So they go without me, and then that's when I was like, "I'm gonna be late, man. What should I do?" So then I was like, "I have to shave something, man. I have to shave something." And
It's a wild
then out of
thought.
nowhere,
It's a
I
wild
shaved my
thought.
I gave my shit a bald fade, kept the trim, kept the roadway design on there. It's just thought it was gonna look cool for the ladies, but nothing happened, man. I keep it PG, but that's a short story. But then what's it called? I was like, fuck, you know what? I was doing great. I saw it was a 10 out of 10 cut, but then out of nowhere, things changed, took a turn for the worse. One of my other best friends, he comes, he knocks on my door, man, and my mom lets him in. And then I don't know why, but I had the shaver right to my beard, and I shaved a big bald spot in the middle. He's like, "Hey man, we're gonna be late." I was like, "Fuck, I know, man." And then when I shaved it, I was like, "Fuck, you just made me later." Fuck. And then after that, he was like, "All right, man, I'll see you at prom." I was like, "All right, brother." And I was like, "Fuck." So I had no choice. I was like, "Should I just shave the whole thing, or should I just, you know, should I do what I do best, man, and just trim it, man." So, now I was like, you know what? Last second decision. I go straight to the barber. I was like, nah, man, get my shit straight. And he was about to close, man. He was really about to close. And then as soon as he saw me, he's like, fuck. And then he was like, man, I'm trying to close, man. And then I was like, I'm sorry, man. I need this, man. I really do. Please, brother. And then he was like, all right, I'll do it for free, but just pay me next time. I was like, all right, man. And then I see like three people pull up at the barber shop, and he got pissed at me. He got pissed at me, and then I just haul ass. I haul ass to home, get ready, and I was gonna take my car. And then out of nowhere, brother, my my mom was like, "You're not going without. Well, you're not gonna drive over there." I was like, "No, why? I'm gonna be late." And then she's like, "I'm dropping you." So that took another 30 minutes, man. And then I arrived to prom on the nick of time. I was like, out of some miracle, I made it. And then as soon as I pulled up, I see one of our classmates. His name is Brandon Irving. He was in the middle of the fucking disco thing, and he was breaking it down. I was like, oh shit,
This
what's
is
going on?
wild.
And then I and
Bro, he
then I
was. I'm
see
not. He was killing it, man. He was killing it.
He's going off. No cap.
he really was, man. And what happened? That shit down in the middle, bro. I was like, damn. And and then I get greeted by everybody. They're like, Fahid, fresh man. I was like, thank you
Fresh
guys.
man. I
I
don't think
appreciate
anybody
y'all.
said that. Man.
I remember
Uh,
saying that, but
I mean, a few people, man, they're like, Fahid, you look great, man. I was like, thanks, guys. Appreciate it, man.
so do gotta
And
mention that Chris and Fahad ended up wearing the same thing, so they looked like they were on a
Bro,
date.
I was
oh
so
yeah,
mad.
don't get me started on that. Oh, I wonder who tried to steal my flow. Chris.
That's crazy. I was really
Yeah,
the
man.
first one to get my stuff, and you said you got it
Nah,
last
nah,
minute.
nah, nah, nah,
All
nah,
right,
nah,
all
nah,
right.
nah.
That's sure,
So we
buddy.
we ended up twinning, but and then actually rewind prom. Chris personally told me he's like, nah, return that shit. I was like, fuck you, I'm not returning nothing. And then I was like, I'm sorry, man, I'm not returning shit. You return it. He's like, fuck no, I'm not returning it. I got
I
it
was,
first.
I did get it first.
And then I was like, it doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck. So he freaking what's it called? Uh, I was like, you know what? How about this? I get black, you get white, man. And then he was like, deal.
I don't remember this deal going off. I'm sorry.
And then actually, it was a deal he never made, but I don't give a fuck. I'm
That's
not returning
crazy.
that shit.
That's crazy. This man said this is a deal he never made. Oh my god, that's
Hey
wild.
man, I had to do what I had to do, brother. Oh,
Continuing what
oh.
happened on prom night, man.
All right, so back to prom
Damn.
night, man. I get the whole crew. I get Darian, I mean Desanch, I get the respect, and then I got Kenny. Shout out to Kenny, man. Henry Lee. Shout out to Henry, man. Hope his acting career is going great. And then like three random girls, man. And I was like, and then I had to be a formal, man, with everybody. I was like, it's nice to meet y'all. Um, it was awkward. It was awkward, man, but you know what? It was worth it, man. It was awkward because of those guys, man. Like that, I was just like, man, should have been a group of us, man. But it's whatever, man. But you know me, I was making my moves. By moves, I mean I was just eating the brownies. I was eating all the sweets. And then I was
He was
going
hugging
back
the
to.
wall, man. He was hugging
I
the
really
wall.
was, man. I,
Wait. Before we continue, are you gonna talk about dancing with the girl?
He's gonna get
Oh.
into that. That's the main event, man. That's the main event. That's the main
Okay,
event.
okay,
That's
yeah,
the
okay.
main
that's
Just
the
event.
main
making sure.
event, man. That's the main event.
But I
man.
do. I'm gonna interject. I'm gonna interject right before. All right, but go ahead.
Just say it's the main event, man.
Oh, all right, all right. Should I just get straight to the main event, or just keep going on the small details real quick? Because I was
Okay,
gonna,
so
I was gonna,
transition from you hugging the wall, but you gotta say when you like noticed her and stuff.
oh yeah. So, yeah, you know me when I was messing that shit up, man. What's up? And then I made the biggest regret in my life, man. I seen this one girl
Are you gonna interject, Sanch?
like,
Keep
oh,
going, keep going.
actually, hold up. Before
let
I
you know.
keep going on that part,
I'll let you know.
there was a part where I got to see the Bloods and Crips just unite for one day. It was Chris Respect and somebody named
Oh my god.
It was like a Bloods and Crip reunion.
Backstory: Chris and there's this guy. We'll call him, for the sake of the story, we'll call him Eddie. And then there was Chris. Chris and Eddie had a falling out a couple months before, where Eddie pretty much left our friend group, and yeah, it was pretty much just at that. For some reason, me and Fahid decided to reunite Chris and Eddie,
Oh my
and
god,
it didn't really go
man.
nowhere after that. But it was just really random. But yeah, that don't really matter.
It was a beautiful
Man.
thing to see, man. It felt like world peace right there, man.
World peace is crazy.
At the time, I was really proud of what I just seen, but now it don't really matter.
Man, that was a sight, man. That was a sight for sure. But yeah, man. When that happened, I was like, all right, that's. I was like, congratulations, man. And then don't let me get started.
Congratulations.
Spiky, a good friend of
All right,
ours.
we'll do Spiky.
Yo, Spikey's
Uh,
wild.
Spiky, he was at the time with now what you call nowadays a bop.
Give me that.
And
He just called her a Bob.
and
He won.
am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
A ball, what?
Hey man, that's what they call people for the streets, man.
That's wild.
So
Oh,
that
all right, go
basically,
ahead,
man.
man.
Basically, she took an interest in my brother over here. She really liked his presence, and my boy, the respect, man. He was like, it's like, man, that's my dog, man, but she's not bad. I was like, oh shit, I'm sorry, man. And then he was about to steal the girl, man. I was like,
My
fuck.
dog.
I
Oh,
don't think we can
damn.
blame Chris too much, just because she was the one. She was the one that saw him and messaged him. So I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
man, Exactly.
And
Go
it was
ahead. Though.
it was insane,
We're
man.
about 15 minutes in, boys, so it's about 10 minutes of video for the video.
15. All right, bet.
You're gonna have to do a lot of cutting. It seems like.
So I'm sorry, man. I was basically showing the side quests of my point of view. Now let's get to the main dish, main course. So after all that occurred, I think it was after Mo Bamba played, where everybody was like, "I got hosed." Nobody got hosed that day, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Freaking.
Keep in the
After
part where he was like, "Well, nobody got hosed that night," but
All right. I'll keep that for it. Okay, go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
So, so basically, uh, basically, you know, we were just vibing, and then they started getting to the slow songs, man. And like I said at the time, there was a girl that actually caught my attention. Worst decision. I'll explain later. She caught my eyes, and she was trying to get away, but I didn't know the reason. To be honest, this is gonna sound really bad, man. But then I pulled up on her, and then I was like, my lady, may I ask for a dance?
Oh
I had
my
to pull up on my
god!
first
Oh wait,
dance.
this is where I'm gonna interject. This is where I'm gonna interject because you're lying. I just caught you in a lie.
Oh wait,
Caught you in a lie.
no,
You didn't pull up on her.
Actually,
This
hold
man
on.
had to be
Hold on, let-
pushed. This man
let
had to
me-
be pushed into her.
He
Yeah,
did.
you-
He did. He did.
Remember when I
he
said?
did,
Remember
I
when I
did.
said like, why are you? Remember when I said, why are you shaving down there, knowing damn well you're going with 5 dudes? Why are you going? Why are you shaving down there when you had to be pushed into the girl you're trying to dance with?
Yo.
That's- well, at the time, man, I didn't expect it, man. I didn't expect what was gonna happen. I was like, you know what? I just want to make sure I get a clean cut. You know, just wanted to be safe. You know, just wanted to play safe. So I was like, all right, let me just get the ball fade, man. But that's true. That was a lie. The reason why was because she did catch my eye, but she was walking away from the dance floor. However, the boys were like, no balls. You won't ask her out. I was like, I got no balls. After I shaved
You're
my
like,
shit,
you're right.
man, I was fucking pissed. I was like, nah, no balls. It's seeable now. Fuck you. So I pulled up, and then I was like, you want to dance? And then she was like, yeah, sure, why not? And then we danced, man. It was awkward for a little bit. I'm not gonna even hold you. I was like her wrists were like low key like they were low key thin as hell, man. I was like, alright. But that's not the reason why I paid attention. That's not the reason, man. She had the yacht on her, man. The yacht. Sorry, man. I had to bring out my pop self, man. Yacht. But yeah, freaking that happened, man. I was like, all right, well, everything went smooth. And then at the time, I didn't even ask her for the snap. And then I was just letting the boys know because that was the first time that even occurred, man. That was the first time I had an interaction with a female. I was like, oh shit. So so that happened, man, and I was like, all right, boys, I don't know what to do. And then DCN's like, what the fuck? You didn't get the number? I was like, no, I didn't, man. I'm
Interaction
sorry.
with the female's crazy.
So I tried to see if I could find her midway, man, and then I did. I low key found her. Then I asked her for the number. She was
For
like,
the
"You
form
can
of
have my snap
communication.
instead." Form of communication. And like I said, this is where it gets it turns worse for in the end because after the whole interaction, I found out I wasn't the man that she was going for. She was going for what's the word, man? She was going for somebody bigger than me, man. That's
She was going for Spiky, right? I forgot, man. Who was
yeah,
she going
was,
for?
man. Tredavious, man.
Chardavius, man. Damn, man. Damn, man. It's crazy word. Oh,
No
oh
cap,
my
man. No
god,
cap. No,
that's wild.
no cap, man.
That's wild right there.
Wait,
It's
what?
she was not going for a fajita, man. She was going for a Tredavious, man.
Davies is crazy.
I found that out the hard way, man, because the guy even pulled up on me. He's like, here we go, man. Thanks for having her, man. I was like, oh shit. So I was like, ah,
So all
nah,
in
no
all,
problem.
was your prom night worth it? Would you was it worth the money or was it a fun?
For $60, it was worth it. It was worth it because
For how
besides the
much?
the whole interaction, I think we paid like $60 each.
I thought it was like $95.
Oh, maybe.
Wasn't it?
I actually don't know. I'm not gonna even lie.
I
Because I
forgot. I
remember we
forgot.
had to pay for
I forgot.
we had to pay for the cap and gown. Then we also had to pay for prom.
That was wild. Can't believe you paid for prom.
Oh shit.
I had fun, but I don't know if I would pay all that for that again because we kind of just talked and did shit that we do.
Yeah,
We
I
Just
mean it
not
did,
at
was
man.
funny
prom.
though. Oh my god, I'm getting cooked.
I'm getting cooked even worse, man. But you know what? I'm even leaving out the worst. I mean the best part. So I'm gonna go to my side quest situation. The side quest. Right after everything
This
occurred.
story's all over the place. I'm sorry.
Uh,
so
what's a good
so
nickname? What the OG fridge, man.
the OG.
Shout out to Big K, man.
OG fridge. Oh, okay.
And then my brother, the actor, I'm gonna call him Henry Danger right now.
I think you said their
Henry.
names already, Fahid.
Oh yeah, I did. Never mind. Never mind.
Never mind.
No.
Just leaking everybody's name, man.
Fuck. I mean, I don't know how to. I don't know how to work this thing, man. I'm sorry, man. So what happened was. What happened was. Freaking. The,
Damn.
Henry, man. Left Big K's
Oh, he left his key on the
the
tire.
keys in the tire, man, and that was risky because it could have been stolen.
Yo, that was a wild.
Kenny was
That was-
pissed, bro.
And then McKinney
You
was
leaked his
hella
name.
angry.
You leaked his name. No, I'm playing.
At least in the beginning.
That was actually insane, bro. That was actually insane, man. Bro, but freaking. Dog. And then not only that, he ditched us. He ditched us.
I know, man. He ditched us.
He ditched us after his keys, bro. That's wild, bro. That's wild, man. To this day, I won't forget. Dog, that's hilarious thinking about it, bro. That's fucking funny.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
'cause
That's
he thought we were all gonna go to the after party or something, and we were like,
Yeah,
no.
that.
So he just dipped.
Like,
that's
we dipped and
crazy
then
how
we went
like
to,
they're still friends to this day, man. I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
how we'd be friends with somebody like that.
a freaking oh, I see his Simmons brother. But freaking
Oh,
it's a
come
day,
on.
man. That's for sure. But we ended it up on 54th Street, and then Kenny and Chris, after dropping Sanch off, man, we had like the longest talk, man. It was like 2 hours, I want to say, 'cause we stayed until like 4 a.m.
Damn, that was a wild.
And we were just talking, man. It was just like talking about life, man. I was like, oh shit. And then my boy Kenny got deep, man. He's like, man, fuck, man. What are we gonna do after high school, man? Fuck. I was like, and then me and Chris
Literally.
were like, fuck, man. I don't know. So yeah, man, that happened. That was a night, man. That was a night. That's why I honestly thought to this day paying for the ticket wasn't worth it. But it was worth it because
Roll
of
for
the
me.
memories. Thanks for the memories. You know the answer. that was a time, man. That was a time for sure, man. I just know this. After that, man, that's when all hell broke loose. Cause I found out that girl is a pop.
Yo, what? She's a what now?
Man, all do disrespect.
Hey,
All give-
that whole section of the story, man, that needs its own episode.
I need its own
We'll see y'all
episode.
later.
We'll see y'all
He
on
said part two.
of the
coming soon.
Fajita Chronicles. Good lord, what a episode.
The
He
Fajita
took-
files, man.
He took forever. He took forever, but you know.
Sorry, man.
That's
I
Fajita.
probably extended it a little bit.